All right. You're welcome to this spilled. God damn. You're welcome to this speed sculpt of late General Muritala Mohamed, a former. You all should know him already, I guess. Because, but yeah, for those that don't know him, Muritala Mohamed was former head of state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He was assassinated on the 13th of February 1976. In fact, I just did a crimebone series about him and about the story about his life and the assassination and everything and how it happened. This is the sculpting for his character that I created. This is the process of sculpting. The software I'm using right now is called Character Creator. This Character Creator 3. In fact, if you don't have it, you need to have it, because if you have Character Creator, it's like 100% better than trying to come up with your base sculpt, your base model from scratch. It's a waste of time to me. If you can get Character Creator, I would advise you do get it, because it helps you to be able to just push and pull different parts of the body of the base morph, and eventually you find yourself with something close to what you want. Like in my case, this is very close, and then it has a lot of other abilities and it makes work very easy. Like you see, and I'm going through the texturing phase, like the preliminary texturing phase, pretty easily, because I can be working in Photoshop and at the same time simultaneously be working in Character Creator and seeing the effects of what I'm doing in Photoshop in Character Creator. So for me, I felt that was the easiest way to go. So here I am trying to see whatever details I can find from the images, the reference photos that I have. I'm trying to see what details I can transfer, from that to my own model. General Muritala, late General Muritala Mohamed, is quite a unique character in the sense that he has prominent facial features that can be easily identifiable. So it made the work a little easy for me as well. And it's a piece of history. So getting to go through the motions of getting this job done, for me, it strikes close to home because it's a piece of history as well. So that's on that angle which I look at it from. All right, now we're now in ZBrush. So now this is my workflow on how I like to work. Basically, when it has to do with characters, I take to Character Creator, I create the base, just a rough base, then I go to ZBrush. I now try and get the details to look right generally. Now you see, the beauty of Character Creator is that it's already set to be able to transfer whatever you're working on to ZBrush as well. So that made it very easy for me, so I didn't have to start exporting and then re-importing. No, it's seamless as well. So if you're a ZBrush user, I will advise you to look into Character Creator a little more, because it's really, really powerful as a tool to help you create speed, most especially speed, because most of the things I'm doing there I can do elsewhere in other softwares. But now in this age and time that we are in, speed is very important, and for that reason I decided to use Character Creator to create the base. Anyway, here in ZBrush we're trying to match what we see in the photos. So I'm looking at different reference photos, like from side view, from his 3/4 view, just different views to see if I'm missing any details. Like here, and I see I'm working with the eyes. He has like this deep inset under his eyes. You see, I'm trying to recreate that, because the closer you can get the sculpt, the better. Now for this particular project, I don't really need him to look exactly like he is in real life, because basically I'll be working with this model in a game engine, and you see, game engines are really forgiving. If you haven't seen the crimebone episode, I would have the link somewhere, to the video, so you can watch what the final product looks like, because this is just the process of creation. And from the looks of things, the model they create, the school model, it looks really close to the actual person, and that's what I strive to achieve anyway. So you have to just keep checking. So here I'm working on the ear, because the ear that you get from character creator is pretty generic. So in ZBrush now I'm trying to make the ear look right. Now a lot of people keep running away from using all these 3D softwares like Maya, Character Creator, Blender and Co. because of the learning curve. But I can guarantee you that, you see, everything in life just takes practice. It takes practice. It gets to a point where it becomes second nature, and then you can just do it with ease. But then not only practice, you have to study a lot. You have to really, study the pros, learn how they do what they do. Yeah, I was looking at starting a training session pretty soon, so just stay tuned. Okay, so now we're back in Character Creator just to see what it looks like. You see that the texture I created for the character earlier, it deleted. So I would have to probably create it again. Basically, that's what I did anyway. I had to create it from scratch again. So after a while in Character Creator, just to look at what it looks like, I shifted everything back to Maya. Why? Because at this stage, it was necessary for me to start creating the costume. So based on what I have in the reference, I just started building the costume to match. And you see, for me, creating all these characters and these models and all that is really therapeutic, because once you get into the flow, you lose track of time. It's just like you are sucked into the world, and then you stay there and then just remain there. You forget about everything that's happening around you, which for me is really, really important, because having to do what you love to do, and at the same time you can call it work as well, is fantastic for me. So if you have not subscribed to the Crimebone, please check it out and see if it's something you like. And if it's something you like, you can join the family. Drop a like, you share, and do what you do best. But yeah, we'd love to have you in the family generally. Okay, so now we're working on the details of the costumes, just to see how it will fit better on the character. At this point, I was already I had to jump a bit, because there was no need showing me tinkering with the costume when I can actually just show the costume already done. So this after the whole costume was designed, modeled and everything. So yeah, quick tip, like I wanted to do this in Marvelous Designer, but I thought to myself that since the character is going to be static, he won't be moving at all, there was no point wasting my time. But still, I still wanted the clothes to have some sort of organic feel to it. So I wanted it to have some creases to it, say all this that there's a bit starch khaki well, so I wanted it to have that starch feel. And because of that, I decided to use this technique. This is a technique that it just came to me, and I tried it and I realized it works very well. So basically what it is after you're done modeling your costume or whatever, the outfit, you now have to use the knife tool. I don't know what it's called in Blender or any other software, but in Maya it's called the cut tool. So you use that cut tool and create cuts, like lines where you want the creases to show. Then when you're done creating those creases, you can now start pulling and pushing the vertices to represent where those folds are going to appear, and it came out beautifully. In fact, I was really amazed. Although I've done a couple of other characters like that, but this particular character, I didn't think it was going to work, but eventually it came out. It beat my expectation generally. So yeah, in regards to that, that's that. So we're coming to the end of this short clip. I just wanted to have this clip, so people that want to know how it was made or want to see the process of the characters being made, they can have to see that, and that's why this video is made. Anyway, it's your boy Cake once again. I'm signing out. Peace.